Hi, I'm Gayle Picken with the Northwest Mind Body Spirit Connection. I'm super excited today. We have our guest Lauren Dillon-Merrill from Petals Healing and Se-Lyn Boutique. We are on location at Se-Lyn Boutique in downtown Bothell. Lauren, why don't you tell us a little bit about you and how you got started in healing and what made you bring this boutique to Bothell?
So I've been doing esoteric healing for about 10 years now. I started on my own healing journey when I was in massage school. I had some health problems and went in and out of health crisis, which made it very hard to stay in college and to keep up. So I thought, okay, well, I'll go to massage school. And then that kind of, those people who have gone to massage school, sometimes it can be intense with all the energetics and stuff. So I learned through that I was really sensitive to energy and that I was good at working with it and healing. And one of the people that I was in massage school taught esoteric healing. So I had a day where I was just in debilitating pain. I could not function. And she said, I'm just going to do a little bit. And she did about 15 minutes and pain went 100% away. Wow. I felt like I'd slept 100 years. I felt younger. I was hungry. I could eat. I had energy. And I was like, wow, maybe I need to look into this. So I left massage school and started doing energy training.
Nice.
And I worked retail in between, and then my husband and I got married and went back to school and eventually ended up here. So I've kind of been doing energy work and training the whole way.
Okay,
it's maintenance for just life.
Yeah. So that's the kind of thing that you constantly work on it, right? It's not like you go to an energy healing and poof, you're done forever. Right. Is it something that you work on, just like health in general? It's something you're constantly working on.
It's kind of like an onion. Every time you peel back a layer, there's something else.
Okay.
So a lot of times when we do our work, we can bring up more imbalance because that's kind of like the process. It's also, think about it as a light bulb. When you put more light into a room, then it's like, oh, there's dust over there, there's cobwebs over there, and then you clean, and then you change next time you change out your bulb and it's brighter, and then you see them. So, the more we do our work and the more light we bring into our light body, then the more work we do, but it becomes this kind of opportunity to really hold ourselves to this higher, just to evolve and to keep moving and discovering who we are. Working on self can be really challenging, but I find it's also really rewarding. So.
Nice. Excellent. So, and then, it's the holiday season and we're here in Bothell, and I just love your shop. You've got a lot of great people working for you. Seems like you've got a really good family atmosphere here. Is that something you really are intentional about?
Yes. So Petals Healing and Se-Lyn Boutique enabled us to have our family close. I started out with Petals Healing. Sebastian was there with me. Anyone who came and saw me as a client would see his little area, and he had his play. He quickly outgrew it. And then when we moved down here, we set up the area down here where the kids could both be, and they come to work every day. And then my husband joined us in the beginning and helped us get started. He left his corporate job because I was super pregnant, like third trimester, full-term pregnant.
Oh my goodness.
When we were doing construction and towards the end, and then we had a Hayden, and then we opened the store. So he's been with us through our first year, and then the opportunity has come for him to pursue his passion and his dreams, and so he's gone back to school to get his master's degree so he can go out and live his dreams.
Okay, nice. So really it's a family owned and operated business, which I love. I have had my own business for a long time, and my kids were always part of it, which was great. Not always great for them, but for the most part, it's a really good way to be involved with your kids, and they learn a lot too, even though they might not appreciate it until they're older. So I love all the people you have working here too. You have quite the staff.
We have an amazing tribe. A lot of really talented ladies, a lot of them very wise beyond their years. It's amazing. And the main ones that you see kind of on social media, they're much more than just models and faces. They're usually actually people that are actually helping with the company. So that's kind of, you see our tribe a lot, people just don't realize. So we have a really great group, and it's like family. So that's nice. Yeah,
one time you described them as creatively beautiful souls, and I thought, wow, that's a beautiful, it's like you're providing this opportunity for so many especially young people to come and learn about business and really grow and maybe they're not going to stick around for years and years, but you're really providing an opportunity for a lot of people. So I commend you for that.
Thank you.
Good job.
Yeah, working in retail, I've worked with several different companies. I've done bird hobbyist to, Coldwater Creek, like all of the different arrays.
Oh, you have? Okay.
And it can be challenging to get in an environment where you're 1 in 50 or 1 in 100, and you have to work up the ladder, but then the people on top of the ladder don't really want you to work up because it gets just very yicky. That was my experience, and every time I would go and I would work my hardest and really pour everything in, there wasn't a lot of opportunity to grow as an individual or anywhere in the company. And when we opened, we really didn't want that to be the case here. We really wanted it to be, we showcased everyone's talents and we honored them for who they were. So there's always room to, grow and to thrive. Because I think that's the whole purpose. Like,
yeah, no kidding.
Why get stuck, doing things? And I can't tell you how many hours, they would just shift me around. And then I would spend like 3 hours just putting go backs. And it was like, this isn't really fulfilling.
Yeah.
So we do have that retail aspect, like the things still have to be straightened and stuff, but we have far more opportunities for, community and growth and education, energetic-wise or chakra-wise, for those that are interested in that. And we have a visual coordinator that helps with all of our beautiful windows.
It's really nice.
She's an amazing artist. So I wanted to really be supportive to young, growing, energetic souls and not like suppressing.
Yeah, I love that, and it does seem like it all ties together with what you're doing here, where you've got the creativity, the art, the healing. People can come and see get beautiful clothes and jewelry and crystals, and it's just all good. So, all right, well, thank you so much. I wish you all the best during this holiday season, and invite everybody to come down to downtown Bothell on Main Street. Even though there's some construction, it won't bother you at all. There's lots of community events going on, right? I think December 3rd?
December 3rd is tree lighting. That is this Sunday. And then December 9th is wine walk.
Okay.
Both will be on Main Street. There is parking on both sides of the back of the building. And there is also parking up at City Hall that's free. So we do have a parking lot behind our building. We do have a parking lot entrance. So you can come in. You don't even have to go on Main Street. But it sounds like the road is going to be opening a little more. The fences are going to come down. It will be easier to navigate. So we welcome you down for Christmas shopping.
Sounds good. And you'll be able to meet Lauren in person at the Northwest Mind Body Spirit Connection in January. And we'll have more information on that one coming up. So in the meantime, happy holidays, and we'll see you next week.